How's it going, guys? In this video, I'll be talking about the new Movember cards in NHL 17. For the last couple weeks, a bunch of you have been asking about these cards, if you're going to see them in the game, how they'll be implemented. So they're finally out. They're both in sets and in packs, which I think is pretty cool that there's two different ways to get them. Right here, I'm going to show you guys a list of all the Movember cards in packs. So some of the bigger names there, you got Bergeron, Keith, Kopitar, Burns, Giroux, Malkin. So there's some big name players. Also some lower end players that hopefully are easier to afford. Guys like Draisaitl, Horvat, Mrazek, even like a guy like Hoffman probably won't be too expensive. So there's a good variety there of cards that you can get in the packs. As well, like I was saying, with that, there's actually Movember Sets. Right now, the two cards you can get from the sets are Drew Dodie and Donskoy. And then, of course, they have the Movember Pack currently in the store. So we'll go take a look at the store, see how much the pack is worth, as well as what you get from that. So as you guys can see, it costs 100k coins or 2k points. So a very expensive pack. Now, this pack is the only way to get the Movember collectibles, which you need for these sets. So if you really want Donskoy or Dodie, you have to do this. You have to buy this pack, or you have to buy the collectibles on the market. If you don't want either of those two players, you're just interested in the other players, you don't have to buy this pack. You can buy the gold player packs, and all the Movembers are available in the gold packs as well. So definitely make sure you understand that. If you want any of the other Movembers, you don't have to buy this 100k pack. You can simply buy this gold pack. This gold pack doesn't give you as good of a chance of getting one of those Movembers, as you only get 2 rares compared to 14 rares. So it's 12 times the chance in this pack, but obviously this pack is a lot cheaper. So keep that in mind if you want to get the Movember players. And in regards to the Movember players, a lot of you guys might be wondering, what is their deal? This is my first time playing Hut. Why is everyone so pumped about them? So I'll take a look here at the Movember cards in the auction house just to kind of show you guys what they look like and also trying to explain them for you. So these are Movember cards. Basically, the Movember card is always equal to the highest rated version of that card. So for instance, Jaromir Jagr's base card's an 86. His Movember is an 88, as his highest special card right now is an 88, and the Movember is always equal to that. So if Jagr were to get a 99 Team of the Year card, his Movember would also be a 99 Team of the Year. The interesting thing about this year, though, is obviously synergies are in the game now, and synergies kind of, change the Movember game a bit. So what EA decided to do is actually give every Movember a set of base synergies. Sagan, for instance, has 1 point Dirty Dangler, 1 point Face-Off Master, and 1 point to Cycle Game. His synergies will not change the entire year. So even if a 99 Team of the Year Sagan comes out and it has insane synergies, like let's say it has 2 points Cycle Game, 2 points Face-Off Master, 2 points Dirty Dangler, and let's say it also has like 3 points to Team Wheel. So it has 4 synergies with a total of 9 synergy points. The Team of the Year one will be worth a lot more than his Movember. Even though they're both rated the same, the Team of the Year is going to have crazy better synergies. Now, right now, these Movembers actually have some of the best synergies in the game, and that's why they are going for so much. Also, people know that their overall will go up as the game progresses. But having said that, I honestly think they're overpriced right now. Bo Horvat, for instance, was going for around quick sell last year. He was the exact same stats. He was 85 overall. Now, synergies were in the game, so he didn't have like 1 point Wicked Wrister, 1 point Heavy Hitter, 1 point It's a Trap. But even with these synergies, I feel like he's still overpriced. I'll try and find one for you guys. So this one's up for 85k. His last price sold 50k. 50k is actually not too bad, I guess, for him. I was looking at that one that was for 85k. But a lot of these guys I feel are overpriced. You kind of want to think, like, when you're looking at one, would I even pay that price for their Team of the Year? And if the answer is no, then definitely don't buy it, especially since, like I just explained to you, I think their Team of the Years this year will be worth a lot more, as Team of the Years simply look better almost every year. Like, I'm not a big fan of the plaid look. Also, I think that their Team of the Year cards will have better synergies, as 1 point to 3 different synergies is pretty good right now, but at the end of the year, or whatever, end of the hockey season, I think that the synergies will be even crazier by then, as there'll be so many more special cards coming out, and they'll have to just keep boosting the synergies to keep making the cards better. So Brent Burns, for instance, 1 million coins, I'm not paying that. I wouldn't pay that for his Team of the Year. Why would I pay that for the Movember? Leon Draisaitl is a card I really want, 120k. I'm still not paying that for an 84 overall card. He might even get to like an 88 by the end of the year. I still personally don't think it's worth it. So in my opinion, I think Movembers are currently overpriced. I would wait to buy them, especially because it is the first day that they came out. Probably by the end of the week, they'll be a lot cheaper. There will be a lot more on the market. So definitely, hold off on buying them for right now. And like I said, make sure when you're buying them, take into consideration, would you even pay this for the Team of the Year? And if the answer is no, or if the answer is not even close to no, do not buy them. Now, there is a chance that their price could go up, but right now it seems for the most part, people are kind of selling them based on what their card's going to turn into, not what the card is. For instance, a 90 overall Brent Burns is not worth 1 million coins, but a 99 overall Brent Burns is worth 1 million coins. So why pay 1 million coins for a 90 overall Brent Burns It doesn't make sense in my opinion. Pay a little more than what the card's worth right now. Don't pay for what he's going to turn into, as you might as well just wait till he turns into that card and save yourself the coins in the meantime. Next, guys, we're going to take a look at the Movember sets. Now, these were something I thought could have been really cool. Unfortunately, I think EA dropped the ball here. Definitely didn't implement them as good as they should have. So there's 4 sets in total. You have the random gold rare player set, trade name Movember collectible in exchange for 1 random rare gold player. So I definitely suggest not doing this. Chances are you guys are going to lose your coins. Right now, Movember collectibles sell for around 20k, and chances are if you do this, you're going to get like an 85 or an 86 rated player who sells for like less than 5k. So you might as well just sell them over a collectible if you're not going to use it for any of the other sets. Save yourself some coins. Now, in regards to the actual player sets, there's 2 weekly sets. This week it's Donskoy and Dodie, and then there's the master set, which is the Movember Sidney Crosby. So in regards to the 2 weekly sets, you have Donskoy here, who's 81 overall and costs 2 Movember collectibles and 3 carbon collectibles. So each carbon collectible is about 70k. That's 210k. Plus 20k for each of those. That's 250k. That's just ridiculous for an 81 overall card. Honestly, I'm so surprised by how expensive they made this card. Just makes no sense to me. And then next to him, you have Dodie, who obviously is a much better card. I think he's 92 right now. He costs 10 carbon collectibles and 4 Movember collectibles. So do the math on that. 780k from Movember Dodie. I don't even think his Team of the Year will sell for that, like I've been saying this whole video. If the Team of the Year is not going to sell for as much as the Movember is selling for, do not buy the Movember. Same goes for the set. Now, the only reason anyone will even bother doing these expensive sets is to get the master collectible that comes with them. As you can see, both weekly sets have a master collectible when you get the player, and the reason for that is you need all 8 master collectibles to do the Movember Sidney Crosby master set. Even though it doesn't show up right now, if you go on the EA website, it says you'll need all 8 master collectibles to complete the Movember Crosby set, and it says they're not showing the exact requirements for it yet, so that means it'll cost at least 8 master collectibles. It could cost even more. Maybe you have to add like every single Movember collectible. Maybe you have to add like 6 carbon collectibles on top of that. Maybe you have to add like a base Crosby. They could get ridiculous with how much it costs to do this Movember Sidney Crosby set. And honestly, I think it's way too expensive. So if you do the math, like let's say every single week, it's the same thing. There's like a low-end Movember card who costs 3 carbons, a high-end that costs 10 carbons. That's 13 times 4. That's 52 carbon collectibles. Times each of those by 70k. You're looking at 3.6 million in carbon collectibles to get the Movember Crosby. Is Team of the Year Crosby going to cost 3.6 million? No, he's not. No card in the game is going to cost 3.6 million. Why you would spend 3.6 million to get Crosby, I have no idea. Now, I really don't like this, as it's pretty much impossible for you to get the Movember Crosby without spending money, and even if you do spend money and buy a ton of packs, chances are you're still not going to get him. I have a ton of NHL points, I have a ton of coins. I'm probably never going to get this card. It just costs way too much to do. Even if you were to sell, say, your Donskoy, you're not going to get anything back on him. He's 81 overall, and 85 Horvat sells for 50k. Donskoy would have to get upgraded twice to be as good as the 85 Horvat. Why anyone would buy him, I have no idea. So Donskoy is basically a loss. You're just paying 250k for the master collectible. Dodie, on the other hand, you probably can sell, get some of your coins back, but every single week you're probably going to be losing the coins from like the lower end Movember. And then even having said that, you're still spending like so many coins each week to try and get this Movember Crosby, and he's never, in my opinion, going to be worth the price you're spending. Once his Team of the Year comes out, everyone's going to want that Team of the Year. It's going to have better synergies. It's going to look cooler. No one's going to want your Movember Crosby, and you're basically just going to be wasting a bunch of coins. Now, most people can't even afford to waste those coins, so I'm basically talking to no one right now, but I still think he's way too expensive. I wish there was a way to get him, say, with just getting lucky opposed to spending a bunch of coins or a bunch of money. Maybe have master collectibles also available in packs. They're super rare, like a Crosby or an Ovi in a pack, but you can pull them, and it would make it so you don't have to, say, do the Dodie set. Instead, you got really lucky, and you pulled a master collectible. That's one idea I have. Obviously, I'm sure there's a better way to go about it, but I think that the way it currently is just isn't a lot of fun. Like, sets should be fun, and right now they're just a grind, trying to grind all those carbon collectibles, from all those gold collectibles, from all those jerseys and logos and stuff. No one wants to do that. It's not fun, and I think they could have done a lot better job. But anyway, guys, that is my video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, leave a thumbs up. Let me know what you think about the new Movember cards and these sets in the comment section below. And besides that, thanks for watching, guys. Have a nice day. Goodbye.